Okay, Yancey Gates and Rashad Bishop, go ahead, questions?
Rashad, you go out on top, kind of talk about what this means to your senior class after all you've been through.
It means a lot. You know, we didn't shoot the best, but we went out here and we played hard because we didn't want to lose on the last game. So it feels real good to go out on top.
Rashad, can you talk about defense generally and specifically the defense you played on Austin Freeman and what that meant to the outcome today?
Just try to make it as hard as possible for him. He was the only person that could really create shots for himself. So if we eliminate him, it was going to be tough to do.
Yancey, what's it mean for you personally to send this senior class out with a win like you guys did today?
Everybody happy. It was, we're talking about it, Coach Davis, it was important for us to send them out with a win. Especially since, we were on a couple other teams senior nights, we didn't want that feeling. So, it just felt good, for us to get that win for our team.
Yancey, how different of a team is Georgetown without Chris Wright out there?
Well, they're down ball handlers, so they don't really, he created a lot of offense for them. So, it kind of slows them down when you press them. They don't get the ball up quick without him as a primary ball handler. And it also makes Freeman have to do extra, and I think it wears him out as the game goes on. So, I think, missing him's big for him because, Freeman's not able to just run the wing and, get ready to score. He has to help break the press now.
Did you sense they got frustrated in the second half when you guys hit a couple of three-pointers and started to pull away a little bit?
Yeah, I think they got frustrated and they was also, I think tired because, they're taking on an extra load, with Chris Wright being hurt. So, I think he just played into our favor.
Rashad, what was that emotion like before the game? Was it what you expected or was,
Yeah, it was what I expected. I expected somebody to cry, but I was disappointed. Yeah, it was everything I expected.
Did you expect to cry, Coach?
I had my
Biggie.
money on Biggie.
Everybody has their money on Biggie.
They come into the game shooting 50% as a team, second in the country. They shot combined against you guys in 2 games like 29%. Why? What do you do?
Wear them down with our press. We got a lot more bodies than they do. And like Yancey said, they down the ball handler, so when pressure them and warm them down.
You did it more with man-to-man today than the zone the other time. Did you do that to cross and buckle?
No, we just wasn't making a lot of shots today, so we had to go back there.
We had to find a way to, speed the game up.
They were making a lot of shots early in the
Yeah.
Yancey, speak to your free throws, 10 out of 10.
Oh, I was hot. That's been something I've been working on after practice, Even when I try to walk out the gym with Coach Cronin and Coach Jack always pull me back and make me shoot free throws. So I started to pay off. So they won't have to call me back. I'll just be standing there waiting on them from now on.
Talk about the play at the end of the half. Is that something you guys work on?
Oh,
Your bank three?
Coach Cronin told me to catch it and be a passer, but, when I turned around, I ain't see nobody, so I just threw it up there and went in. So I just ran out. Anybody asked me, did I call it?
What did that do for you guys at halftime? Did you give them the momentum?
It gave us a little boost. Yeah, and a laugh too. Gave us a little extra boost.
early in the game shots weren't falling? Nerves, kind of, or just trying to find your rhythm?
I would say a little bit of nerves, but being our last game, everybody real anxious to get out there and play well. But at the same time, you just got to stay focused.
Crowd was here early. They were loud for your senior ceremonies. What'd that mean to you guys?
And then a lot to it.
That's all.
Rashad, could this day, is there a way this day could have gone any better? I mean, it seemed like everything fell into place for you guys.
Yeah, everything was good. We got the W. That's all that matters to me.
During the game, were you able to was there any point where you kind of able to sit back and kind of take it all in? And what was that moment like when you guys were up by however many, 20?
It was good, man. Like, we did it, man. We was talking about going out with a win, and when we seen the game was out of reach, it just felt good.
What does it mean to do it by 22, though? I mean, that's crazy.
I don't know, that's big. I don't even know what to tell you about that.
Did Coach's motivational, you don't want to play at noon on Tuesday speech yesterday
Oh, yeah,
have any
that
effect?
worked too. Nobody want to get up.
Could you both talk about how you're playing out going into the Big East tournament and what it's like to have a first round bye?
Oh, that's big. It's hard to win the Big East tournament if you got the 2-day bye. So, you know, any buying a Big East helps, but I mean, at the end of the day, you still got to go out there and you got to win in order to move on. So, you know, to kind of have that extra day from last year where we played the first day, I think, you know, it feels good, you know, actually, you know, because it just shows progression, you know, from last year to this year.
What about the way you're playing when you're playing?
I mean, this is the perfect time, you know, to try to find what you do best to help yourself win, and, you know, for us as defense, so, you know, just try to keep, you know, going and, you know, keep working hard as a team. I think, you know, the sky's the limit for us.
Rashad, could you feel them physically wearing down and getting more frustrated through that second part of the second half where it just kind of looked like they couldn't get anything going on offense?
Yeah, you could tell because after they missed a couple shots and we came down and made a couple shots, you could just tell by their body language. They were down a little bit. They wasn't running through their offensive side, so it was easy to guard them.
Freeman held onto the ball longer because, you know, he's the main player, so, you know, he felt he had to get going. So, you know, a couple times where he would come off a pick and roll, he would pass it back, he would hang on to it, and, you know, that just played into our hands, really.
Whose idea was it to go around the gym and shake everybody's hand?
I think that's just
Whoever went first, we just followed.
Yancey, how has this team gotten to the point where it plays with so much more confidence throughout the season? I know winning takes care of a lot of that, but can you feel it building, and how have you gotten to that point to being such a confident team?
Oh, yeah, you know, especially, you know, after we came back home after winning a couple games, you know, we lost that game in Connecticut, and we felt we lost that game because we didn't play with the energy and, you know, the effort, and, you know, just out there playing hard. So, you know, I think, you know, it was a loss, but I think it was a good loss for us, you know, because it brought us back down to earth, you know, and humbled us, you know, to, you know, get back to playing harder and just doing the things we know as what our team does best to get the win. And, you know, just a little bit of everything, you know, the seniors, you know, trying to stay focused, you know, pushing us along, just a little bit of everything, getting us going.
Any more questions, guys?